If Joe Biden wins in Arizona and Nevada, he will secure the 17 electoral votes he needs to win. President Trump leads in 3 other key states, but his margin has dropped below 10,000 votes in Georgia, and it has been steadily shrinking in Pennsylvania, and he cannot win without those 20 electoral votes. About 7% of the ballots still left to count there.
Meanwhile, the Trump campaign is already mounting legal challenges in several states should the numbers not add up in the president's favor. Good evening. I'm Elizabeth Cook.
And I'm Alan Martin. Tonight, the president has a few new wins and losses in his column resulting from those legal challenges he mounted. I spoke with election law expert Bertrall Ross about the president's path forward from here. Bertrall Ross, judges in 2 states, Georgia, Michigan, quick to dismiss the president's lawsuits. Can you kind of walk us through those cases and what it means for the president's legal strategy of attacking the integrity of the voting process?
Yes, of course. So the lawsuit in Georgia was about a claim that there were ballots that were submitted after the deadline on Election Day, which was 7 p.m. Eastern time. This claim wasn't really based on any real evidence other than a person's observation. And so the Georgia court ultimately rejected the lawsuit, and the voting counting went forward in Georgia. In Pennsylvania, the lawsuit was about observing elections and the transparency of the ballot counting process. These types of lawsuits have been brought in several states, including Pennsylvania, Michigan, and other states. And as in Michigan and Nevada, the court threw out that lawsuit as well, saying that there were procedures in place that provided for observers to observe the election ballot counting process, and the ballot counting went forward in that state as well.
Well, did I understand correctly? The president did win an appellate ruling allowing the observers within 6 feet in the Pennsylvania Convention Center.
The observers were being allowed, and what they had to do, though, was abide by protocols with respect to the pandemic and COVID-19. So it wasn't anything new with respect to allowing observers. It was just about how close the observers could be to the ballot counting process. And on your second question about this, what does this mean for the strategy of the Trump administration? Well, what it suggests for the strategy, or what it suggests to me, is that right now the Trump administration or the Trump campaign doesn't really have strong legal cases yet to stop the ballot counting or to dispute the ballots the counts that have been made already.
I know I've asked you this before, but things seem to be changing minute by minute. So given these latest rulings, do you see any issue getting all the way to the Supreme Court?
The only one that could get to the Supreme Court is a lawsuit that was brought before the election that goes to whether Pennsylvania can count ballots received after Election Day. So this Pennsylvania Supreme Court said according to Constitution, the Pennsylvania State Constitution, that ballots should be allowed to be received by Friday after the election due to the pandemic and due to the slowdown in United States Postal Service delivery. Now, the law in Pennsylvania says that the ballots have to be received by Election Day. So the Trump campaign filed suit in court that ultimately went to the Supreme Court, challenging the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court's decision. And the court decided not to take up the case right then, and they may take it up after the elections.
Bertrall Ross, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you. Great to be here.